Good morning, y'all. We're in Idaho. It's cold. Got some geese over here, just hanging out, chilling in the park, like a bunch of cultists, little gangbangers, whatever you may call them. They're just doing their thing. All right. So, in the November Villains video, I mentioned that I had sold the gold car. It is gone. One of my good buddies, Mitch, actually won the car. We did a raffle on it, so on and so forth. I now have a E36 M3. It is an auto tragic car, but we have a ZF swap for it. It's got a bucket of miles on it, so it's got a ton of stupid leaks and typical BMW stuff, but we're gonna change all that. We got all kinds of parts falling in. We have coilovers coming from Wout Young. He hooked us up with some fuel coilovers. We got like new taillights, new bumpers, all kinds of stuff. I mean, you name it, we got it coming. So gonna be a huge build series on this car. It's gonna be really fun. We're gonna do a lot of install videos with a lot of great products. So
żaden tytan, mordo, raczej ze mnie Tytus. Apollo 440 bliżej mi do typa z klipu jak trzeba. Do korki mam w uszach, bo tu syfu gra ostatnio, nie dokazuj. Nie popisuj, podpisów od nich nie chcę celebrować ich z głośników. Mogę siku na to zrobić, kciuki w dół, hiku, krzykuj. Przenieś mnie do czasów starych bitów, szarych odbiorników. Bombapu, big beatu, gdzieś biegałem po strychu, gdzie nie było tyle shitu. Nikt nie nosił Gucci klapek i nieważne było, czy masz sweter, czy spodnie po bracie. Każdy z nas miał ciut inaczej, raczej to na co stać go było. Brachol malucha w macie, peker, paker siłą dysponował. Słynął z tego, że nie patyczkował z nikim. Jak głośniki z okna wystawiałem i puszczałem hity nagrywane z Vivy, Jamnik TV. Tak się zdobywało muzę, cały dzień czekając, coś umknie jak gdzieś pójdzie. Wtedy był czymś nowym, starsi tego nie kumali. Jak to jest mieć krok w kolanach, topić wielkie bluzie pali. Dzisiaj gdy dorośliśmy młodzi mają drona, muzę w telefonach.
The stock BMW roof racks, people want way too much money for them, and I can't afford that. So I went on Marketplace and found some like universal roof racks, and just so happened to work out for the sedan to kind of modify the brackets a little bit and get them to fit just right. So on the sedan, our front mounts are these guys. They're the same in the rear over there. So it worked out that we found this universal set that had a bracket. Essentially, you had these guys that went on to here, like so. And then it had these brackets that held it to the car. Well, what we found out is these two little nubs are the exact spacing we need for those mounting points on the E36. So we drilled out those rivets that were there, made the holes a little bit bigger, cut this down. Now it fits freaking perfect. So we're going to put that guy in there. Bam. Now we have our mount for the roof rack bar. So we're gonna continue drilling these guys out, cutting all these brackets, and then we'll show you setting up the actual roof rack itself. I'm pretty hyped on this. All right, so 2 of the brackets were the correct size that we needed. 2 of them, the holes were a little too narrow, so we had to weld those holes shut. And then we're gonna re-drill them where we need them. So if you plan on doing this to your E36, make sure that they're the same spacing on both brackets, or all sets of the brackets. So that's where we're at. We're just grinding away. Steve was on his phone. What? All right. All right, so we got everything mounted. We're just like a bunch of hobos around a fire. It got really cold. The sun is going down, but we got a roof rack on this thing. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. Bam, roof rack. So Steve-O's gonna hook it up. He's got a basket we're gonna put on this thing. That way we can put like some tires and stuff up here, and maybe some fuel cans, whatever else, blah blah blah. But yeah, essentially we got those brackets. They're in here. We modded those in there, so they're good. And this thing is rock solid. It ain't going nowhere. So the rears we did have to, like I showed a little bit ago, essentially change the brackets. We had to fill them full of weld because the spacing on those rivets was actually narrower than the ones on the front. So we got that in. No big deal. We welded them and then we just re-drilled them. So now they're good. Solid. First DriftWeek 7 mod in the books. Woo!